on
Yes,
Euroboxers. It's
nice.
been, so now it's saying that we've been live for 20 seconds, which probably when I watch this video back, that's not the case. So guys, in Estonia, the winner of Eesti Laul is Uku Saviste with his song "What Love Is." I'm sure that those people who have been following Eesti Laul since the songs were released way back in like November, I think, or maybe beginning of December. This was one of the favorites. It wasn't the only favorite, but it's not a big surprise that he won, I would say. And we've been talking a little bit before we went live. So before we get to your guys' thoughts, I just want to say hello to Safia. What's going on? Hello, Sarah Halloran. Nice to see you again. Hello, Serdian. Hello, ESC Monette. Hello to Iemend Obder Veriltbol. Hello to Oren. Hello. Olympic song contest. Okay, so I mean, we already know that people were quite split on their opinions about a number of the favorites. It seemed like there wasn't really anything that was going to please everyone. So I'm going to start with you, Dominik. How do you feel about Uku being the winner?
I'm not very happy, to be honest. So I must admit, Jakub was my winner, my favorite, and I made a list of all the 12 contestants, and Uku wasn't even in my top 3. So I wasn't surprised that he managed the super final, even though he only came fourth with the jury. So that's not a surprise. But I thought, like Uku against Jakub, that Jakub would actually win. So yeah, I'm not happy about it. The song is okay. It's not that bad, but it really didn't stand out for me. It's just very, I don't know, pretty basic, in my opinion. Yeah.
Alvis, how do you feel about that? Do you feel it's also basic?
Pretty much, yes. I wasn't a fan of this song. It wasn't in my radar. I understand why it won because of fan base. Pretty logical. Yak was for me the best of the night. And welcome, Virko, back to Eurovision.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, it should be said that like Uku's not a beginner at this. He's done all sorts of television shows. As I understand, he has an international fan base apart from being quite popular in Estonia. And he's done Eesti Laul before and done really well. And I think that last year it came down to him and Victor Krohn. So now he's come back for. I don't want to say this is round 2 because he might have come a few more times, and maybe somebody in the comments can let me know about that. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not a huge surprise, and it seemed like the other favorite for a lot of people, not necessarily everyone, but the other favorite was Jakub Twisk with "Beautiful Lie," and that song really resonated with people for its performance and the way that he translated the music video on stage. But nonetheless, I know that there are going to be lots of people happy about this. I can't say that a lot of those people are in the live chat right now. You see Matt Gaga saying Estonia is staying in the semifinals this year. Emily Freeman, I believe. Emily says, I'm happy for Uku. I wish he won last year, but I'm happy that shady.
Oh, come on.
I think that it should be recognize that Jakub's song, whether you like, I wouldn't go so far to call it a ripoff. I think that's a little bit unfair. But it's certainly something that you could say would be in the same, like, similar genre, similar feel, at least, even like a similar key, because both of them are, well, similar key, but not exact, because one's C major, one's A minor, and they kind of blend together really nicely. Oriane is saying Estonia would have stayed in the semi anyway with Jakub. I don't know if everybody feels that way. So nothing changed.
No.
He really likes Uku.
No.
But this is the ongoing story, right? Like nobody, there doesn't seem to be anybody that really liked both. It's like you're either Vegemite or Marmite, or you're Coke or Pepsi in this case. So I don't know. What else can we say about this? Dominik, do you think that there's anything to look forward to in this one, or do you believe that they're going to be staying in the semifinals?
But just one remark, because he participated in Eesti Laul last year, and this song was way better than this one, and this is very disappointing for me. Because if I am fine that he's going, but then you pick the best song. And for me, last year was way better. So maybe they should have switched it around. Like Victor Kron should have participated this year, and last year Uku should have participated. You know, that would have been way better. But here we are. I must say this is. Normally, Estonia is one of my favorite countries overall. Like in the last decade, I at least liked, if not loved, every song. And this is the first time I was like, meh, it's fine, but it's not good or exceptional or something. And Estonia is a country which is like, if they send a good song, they qualify, and if they are like, they don't qualify. So it really depends. Sometimes they have a very good streak, like La Forza or Goodbye to Yesterday and stuff. They were awesome and top 10. But also like Play was basically last in the semifinals, and Verona and stuff like that. So it's really back and forth. So you can't say Estonia is a guaranteed qualifier. You really have to see, okay, if the song is quality or it has a good reception, then it's going to qualify. But they can't really just say we are Estonia, so we qualify either way, you know? However, I must say, it is in the second semifinal, which is supposed to be the weaker one, and they have some neighbors. They have Latvia, they have Finland, especially Finland is a very good country for Estonia. And I'm not sure about Russia. Is Russia in there as well?
I haven't looked at the list in a long time. I think
No,
Russia's
Russia
the
is
first
Russia
one.
is the
Yeah,
first
semifinal.
This would have been a very big advantage for them because he's from Russia, or at least he has Russian
He has a fan
popularity.
base in Russia. Yeah.
There you go. But still, and like in terms of this Despo, I think he has advantages. Just based on the song, I'm not sure because yeah, I loved it too. Yeah, just on the song, I mean, it's a ballad again, but it's like nothing which really stands out in terms of the choreography, because Jakub would have been really a standout in terms of that if he just translated this on the big Eurovision stage. They are basically just canons and he's singing. I'm not sure if that's enough, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, so let's kind of strip away the visuals and let's talk about his voice, because I mean, it's like in this room, we're none of us are really loving this entry, as we can see, but there is something to say about his voice, because Clara and I, of course, have been doing some videos talking about the semifinals and the final, and I really think that it should be said that he does really like nail his song vocally. Alvis, your thoughts on Uku's vocals?
Oh, astonishing. You can see the power when you hit a high notes, of course. Staging wise, it will be pretty much the same. You can use even LED screens. I hope he changed the candles. I didn't like the candles on stage, but I think it will be good. The support he will receive in the semifinals. If we were in the first semifinal, it would be dead already, pretty much. But there's always hope. He will probably qualify because of support, like Latvia and Finland, obvious.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that there are certainly a lot of people that resonate, regardless of musical taste. There are certain people that will resonate with a strong vocal. It also doesn't hurt that he's quite a good-looking guy, as a lot of girls and boys have made it very clear. So I think that this isn't necessarily like the story might not end in the semifinal. I don't think that it's safe. I think that there are certainly other songs in semifinal 2 that we've seen that, I mean, I personally would rather see them go to the final. So I guess when things shape up and we hear the other half of the songs, because don't forget, we're not even at 20 selected songs yet, so anything can happen. Nonetheless, I don't think that it's a certain non-qualifier or a certain qualifier. I think that there are things that they could perhaps work on, like maybe toning down the cheese on the stage and not spelling out the words love. But those are just my suggestions. Just think about it, you know? Adrian Fong is saying Yagup should come back for next year.
For sure.
Karina is asking if she's the only one that wanted Rasmus to win. Guys, what did we think about Rasmus?
I start. I didn't
Oh.
like staging again. Even he was sick last week. Okay, he was clear this week, and still didn't change anything.
No, no,
Apart,
well,
apart the
hold on.
voice.
He made quite a few changes. I don't think it was necessarily the best that he's ever done, but I would say, considering his semifinal performance, it was a massive improvement. And as much like
Yeah.
I quite like the song. I kind of fell out of love with it when I saw it in the semifinal. But I think that like if there was an award for most improved, then it would go to him. But that's just how I see it. Dominic, what do you think about Rasmus?
I think he definitely improved, that's for sure. However, I think the lyrics were very cringy. I'm young and stuff, and you're just emphasizing it so much. I mean, it's obvious you're a young boy, okay? And then he's always singing, I'm young, okay, we got it. So I don't know. I don't really get connected with the song.
Mhm. This is Yarlaith. Larlaith. I personally think Traffic could have been good for Eurovision as well. I agree with you. In fact, if it were up to me, I probably would have chosen them as one of the potential winners. Um, guys, you want to talk about Traffic? Dominic, did you like their performance?
It was alright. It was Estonian. I love the language, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So that's a good point. But I think, like the other one, number four, CN, the Estonian one, I think that was better, in my
Okay.
opinion, in terms of Estonian songs. So yeah, it's alright how it is.
Alvis, your thoughts on Traffic?
I love this song. Actually, it wasn't so bad. I loved it when they run on the stage and the in black white screen. That was the coolest part of the
Mhm.
song. I loved it really much.
Yeah, it's a real toe tapper, I find. Before we go, because obviously there's a lot more happening tonight, so we don't want to keep this for too long. I think that we should mention Annette and Freddie, who I think surprised a lot of people by making it to the super final. And I've always been very clear about my love of this song. Really thrilled personally. Alvis, how did you feel about Annette and Freddie being one of the possible contenders?
I don't know. I was pretty surprised that they received a lot of jury sympathy. Um, I love the coolness of the song. It was calm and cool, and the guitar always playing by her side. I don't see the reason why they should be in the top three. Actually, they should actually should won.
Oh yeah, you
If,
think so?
mm, besides Jakub,
Yeah.
Jakub and them, but they are top of the mountain, right?
Mhm. So I'd love to go to you, Dominic, but I think we should probably wrap up because I know that Dora, if it hasn't already ended, then it's about to end. And I think that Andy and Jess might be, don't take my word for it because anything could have happened, but they might be coming on to talk to you guys about that. But nonetheless, it's Ukus Viste who's going to be representing Estonia in Rotterdam 2020. Bit of a Marmite song. Not everybody loved it. Not everybody hates it. Obviously, some people love it. But nonetheless, congratulations to him. I think he's a really solid performer. Guys, if you haven't done so, subscribe to Eurovox. Reach out to us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Keep it locked here. Keep your eyes on the channel because we're going to be talking all night. Aside from Croatia and Moldova, I don't know if they've already chosen, but Iceland is going to be choosing as well. Dominic is going to be with me, and Tvan will be coming back to do a live on that. So we will catch up with you guys later. Until next time. And this is the part where the broadcast doesn't end right away, so I will just wave.